Archaeology? Wimbledon? Alien tennis balls? Well, I can't see it'll take long to sort this one out. Alien tennis balls indeed. Tish and tosh.
Stevens, come and see this.
What is it, Professor? What have you found?
Have a look.
It looks like it could have been part of a pot, or a vase, or maybe a jug.
Well done. Why don't you carry on here, Stevens?
Okay, thanks, I will.
For God's sake, not another one.
I'm looking for Professor Paul Richards.
He's in that tent over there.
Thank you very much.
It's getting absolutely ridiculous.
Professor Richards?
Yes?
Were you talking to yourself?
Actually, I was talking to... Oh, never mind. Who are you?
My name is Elworthy. David Elworthy.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Elworthy. I see you came prepared.
Well, the weather has been somewhat dire of late.
Yes, it's been the wettest June since records began. If it carries on like this, half of England will be flooded.
Quite.
What can I do for you?
Believe it or not, Professor, I'm here because of these.
Very funny. Is this a joke?
I wish it were.
I don't suppose you're from the Tennis Commission?
Alas not. I'm here because of a rather interesting story you delivered to the local authorities.
Oh, so you're from the police?
No. I actually work for the Special Operations Branch of a top-secret government organisation known as UNIT.
UNIT?
United Nations Intelligence Task Force.
I've never heard of it.
Well, that's what they mean by top secret.
I see. So you're like a secret agent for the UN?
If that's how you want to think of me, Professor. Now then, back to these tennis balls.
Well, I must say I'm glad to hear that my report has been taken seriously.
We are duty-bound to investigate all reports of unusual activity, no matter how far-fetched.
I see. Judging from the tone of your voice, you're sceptical of what I saw.
What exactly did you see?
Well, first of all, there's an inordinate amount of tennis balls littering the area. Surely you must have seen them.
Yes, I saw them on my drive in, but it's Wimbledon season. Bound to be a ball or two more than normal, what?
That's what I thought initially, but then I saw a man murdered by them.
You actually saw the murder?
I walked past the man, he was alive and well. Then I heard a scream, ran back to see what it was. He was dead in an alleyway, surrounded by tennis balls.
Ah, so you didn't actually see the murder? It's possible the man died of natural causes, the heart attack, for example. The tennis ball surrounding him could have been just coincidence?
It's possible, but it was one hell of a blood-curdling scream I heard. I'm not a fool, Mr. Elworthy. I'm an intelligent man, but there's something strange going on.
That is what I am here to determine. However, I find it hard to believe that this inanimate object was responsible for a man's death.
I agree it's far-fetched, but if there's the remotest possibility that this man was killed by these balls, then we've got to do something.
I agree.
So, what do you propose?
I propose an examination of the victim's body, find out exactly how he died. I assume it's in the city mortuary?
Yes, but you can't just waltz into the mortuary and demand to see a corpse.
I work for the UN. I can do whatever I like.
Hold on, Mr. Elworthy.
Ah, you're coming along too, are you?
Yes, I want to find out what's really going on.
Very well, we'll take your car.
Why?
Well, for a start, you know where you're going better than I do.
Only vaguely.
And secondly, I'm not having your dirty archaeologist shoes in my BMW. It's only just been valeted.
I see. This way, then. Damn weather. Just seems to change without warning.
Indeed. This way.
Are you sure about this?
No one asked you to come along, Professor.
I want to know the truth, Mr. Elworthy.
Well then let me do the talking and follow my lead. Now then. Aha. Dr. Munro.
Come in.
Good afternoon.
Greetings.
Dr. Munro, I presume.
That's right.
I'm Dr. Burns. This is Detective Inspector Smithers.
And what can I do for you?
We are here to examine a body.
Obviously, why else would you be in a mortuary?
A man was brought in who was found dead in an alleyway. We're from CID and we've been assigned to this case. We need to see the body and a copy of the post-mortem report.
Oh, very well. Come this way. Through here. The PM report.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Munro. That'll be all.
What? I hate the living.
Well,
I haven't the foggiest. I'm no doctor.
perhaps you should be an actor. Sterling performance, Dr. Burns.
Oh, be quiet, Professor.
Look at that. The body's covered in spherical burn marks.
But the burn marks were only superficial, not serious enough to cause death.
How strange.
Apparently, the cause of death was recorded as simultaneous internal organ failure. What caused the failure is unknown.
Well, they were hardly going to write death by tennis ball.
Possibly one of the more embarrassing ways to die.
Look, in that wound.
Ah, yes. Some sort of yellow fibre. From a tennis ball, perhaps.
So, you're starting to believe me now.
Let's just say it's beginning to look a little more likely.
Exactly. I can't see how he came to sustain these injuries just walking down an alleyway. But I just can't fathom how the tennis balls came to life to do it.
I may have the answer to that one. Our satellites picked up a formation of spherical objects falling to Earth. They landed in this vicinity at the same time you said these tennis balls all appeared. On the very same day this chap was killed.
You're trying to tell me these things came from outer space?
I'm simply hypothesizing, Professor. If there's any truth to your theory of murdering tennis balls, they must have come from somewhere.
Quite.
I'd say we got what we came for. It's time to leave.
I agree. This place gives me the creeps.
What? But you're an archaeologist. Surely you're comfortable around the past. Things that are long dead.
Indeed, but these have been dead quite long enough. Oh my god, look at that!
Good grief!
Professor, help me!
Stevens!
Conclusive evidence of your theory, Professor.
Look, they're coming towards us.
Well, I never thought I'd fire in anger at a tennis ball, but here goes. Damn it, they don't seem to be effective.
Mr. Elworthy, come on! You carry a gun?
Never mind that now, drive!